So I changed up my foundation routine and I thought I'd share it with you today. So I have already moisturized, and I am going to go in with my Urban Decay B6 vitamin spray. This just helps locks any moisture in there, adds a little bit extra. I like it. If you don't, you can skip this step. I'm going to cover my eyes since most of my makeup's already done, and give myself a good spray. If anything, it feels really nice. My skin is so dry, I will do anything for it. And make sure you get your entire face, not like skip half of it, like I just did. So, I've changed to a different primer. The original primer I was using was not working for my skin. So now I am using Vinar's, what is it? Pro Prime Pore Refining Primer. The box looks like this. There's two different types. There's one that's illuminating, and then there's this one. I've tried the illuminating, and it does not work for me. This one I like a little bit better. Actually, quite a bit better. I'm going to take a little bit, and I'm going to put it on, especially on the areas where there's a lot of lines. And just kind of like pat that in. Because I do squish up my forehead a lot, my makeup likes to settle there. And like right around my mouth is really bad generally. Between the pores and the lines. I got mascara everywhere. I just kind of take it out. I use a lot of this. I like to concentrate mainly on the areas that needs the filler. And just kind of like brush it out to the other areas. It's not so bad. But any areas at all, I think it looks gorgeous. My opinion. You know how that goes. It doesn't have too bad of a scent, but truthfully, if it works, I don't care what it smells like. As long as I'm not gagging, I'm good. Okay, let that set. I have also switched primers. I am now using the Makeup Forever HD High Definition foundation. The box looks like this. I am in color 110, in 110. I don't know, can you see that? There we go. I am really pale. Just put a couple of squirts on the back of your hands. And I'm going to go in with my buffer brush. It's one of those round top buffer brushes. And I'm going to start buffing it in. And try not to get my hair. This is a medium to full coverage foundation. This is a medium to full coverage foundation. It is thinner than like the Kat Von D. It's a slightly runny foundation. but they have a large range of colors. So if you're struggling to be matched, like me, then try this foundation. This is also one of the better foundations I've found for my skin. Also, the way it's dry. Between this NARS and this foundation, it just lays really nice together, so that it doesn't go too cakey. Take your foundation little ways down your neck, because I'm going to show you a trick today. And you want your foundation to be able to, you want to blend it into foundation. I don't normally take my foundation pretty much all the way down my neck, but today, for this method, I like doing it. Okay, so now that I've got my foundation all blended in, I'm going to go in with MAC's Pro Longwear Concealer in NW35. Now this is 2 shades darker for me than what I normally use. I am just going to take a little bit of it, because let me tell you, this stuff does not, you don't need much of it. So I'm going to take a little bit, and I'm going to take a concealer brush. I'm going to take a flat concealer brush. I'm going to take just a little bit on my brush, and I am going to place the lines where I would contour. So I'm going to contour my cheekbones. I contour right around my hairline. Do it on both sides. Now, here comes the trick I was talking about with your foundation. For anybody who has this, you take your concealer. Now you can see where your chin normally is. Go behind that and darken it up. Follow your cheek line, your jawbone, whatever it is. I like to do about 2 lines. You don't want to go no further back down than that. When you end up darkening this up, it's going to lift it. So then you are going to go in with your foundation brush and you're going to buff that in. Keep it below your jawline. That top line, do not go up with it. If it kind of like sets a bit, you can go in with your foundation and help buff it in. Just keep a little bit on your hand and buff it. It will blend it out. It'll still be dark, darker than your skin tone, but it won't be as noticeable as, you know, with the stripes. And do the cheekbones the same way. Don't pull it down, drag it up. Don't forget along your face. Just make sure it's all blended in well with your foundation. Now you can go in with your lighter shade concealer and go in and do underneath your eyes. This is NW15. This is the perfect shade for me, really, with as pale as I am. So I can't go like lighter or anything. I'm going to go in with, if I can find it, an angled brush, and I'm just going to buff that in. Now, I don't contour my nose. I don't think my nose needs to go thinner. That's just my opinion. Sorry if you feel different about my nose. But I am okay with my nose. I don't actually hear that often. And then it's time to set. I'm using Bare Minerals Mineral Veil. And I am going to go in with just a round small buffer brush. And I'm going to get underneath my eyes first and set all that concealer. Then I am going to go in with my powder brush and powder my face. And don't forget your neck where you contoured. My hair's all sorts of every which way. And there you have my foundation routine. I hope you have enjoyed this video. I hope I showed you some new techniques to use for your foundation, or gave you an idea about a new foundation or primer or anything. So if this video has helped, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and leave me comments down below and let me know what you liked about this video. So until next video, bye.